Hi. 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 Hi, I'm Sam Claflin, narrator of The Glitch, and this is my Audible 8.
What's your favourite accent to do that's not your own?
I suppose the accent that I do every day, because it's not my own. I'm from Norfolk, where everyone talks like that, don't they? People don't know this about me, but I'm a working class boy. And I basically got rid of my accent because I got bullied a little bit for sounding a bit common, and from that moment on I started talking like this. And this accent is an amalgamation of about 12 different people that I've met along the way. So I've got a real problem that when I spend too much time with someone, I start adopting their accent. I did a job in Ireland and couldn't help myself but start saying soft T's and properly talking like that. So I've got an issue. I've got real problems. So apologies if I offend anyone.
What's your favourite thing about recording audio?
This is my first experience of doing it, so I have nothing to compare this to, but I think the fact that you can kind of do things at your own pace and that you're sort of relying on yourself and yourself alone, and I think having the opportunity to do things the way that I'm like, oh, I'd like to try and do that again, or I don't know, it feels a little more relaxed and less pressure in a way. It's been a real eye-opening experience, and one I hope to do again.
Who would you most like to read you a bedtime story?
I was fortunate enough to work with Cillian Murphy. His Irish accent and voice, Cillian could read me a bedtime story anytime.
Okay, can you describe The Glitch in 10 words or less?
Romance, love, time travel, second chances. Without giving too much away, it's really difficult. So I'll throw comedy in there as well.
If I was to say describe your character, could you describe your character?
Henry's just a really lovable, genuinely nice, sweet, hard-working, dedicated and focused guy with so much love to give, and he's just sort of trying to figure it out because he's never had the opportunity to do it before. So I really warm to him, I really love him, and yeah, I admire him hugely for that alone. Yeah, he's my hero.
What's your favourite sound?
The giggle of either of my two children, both of them together, is a winning combination.
What one book would you take to a desert island?
What's the biggest book in the world? The dictionary. No, I don't know. Can I take Shakespeare's folio, which is with all of his plays, so I could sit, at least have it, depending on my mood, have a different story.
What's the most romantic thing you've ever done?
God, I mean, I feel I'm one of those people. I feel like I'm a walking cliche. As much as I've never carried a boombox outside someone's house, I've not been far from it. I don't know, I feel like I try to be as romantic as possible a lot, and I fail mostly. But no, I mean, just from buying flowers for the sake of buying flowers because I was walking past a flower stall and I thought of you, I think I've always been that person. If I wake up to go to work before my girlfriend, I leave her a note every morning. Spread the love, I think.